You know, every time I beat my boyfriends, I did it because I loved them.
I was only in love with him and only wanted to be with him, but yet wanting other men. It took a little while for you to like really comprehend.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world. When you're getting it like that, you can. Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notifications button so you can get the video as soon as I put it out. Next, I will not be talking about all women, even though it feels like it. And if you haven't subscribed to my second channel, Life with Anthony Spade, you can go to my homepage where you can also get the intro music on the Red Pill mixtape. Okay, today I got 3 videos. The first video, a woman feels like it's okay to assault a man. The second video is a woman saying let a man just cheat in peace if he's going to cheat. And the third video is where a husband and wife both cheat on each other's, but then they decided to be swingers. Let's get started.
Hitting men is an expression of love. I think that it's discipline. I think it's discipline. I think that it's unacceptable for men to hit women because it just is. But I think that when a woman hits a man, then it is an expression of love.
She's in love with him and he's a bad boy. That's the only way it works. If you're the bad boy out there and you know that you have multiple women, chances are she's going to snap. She's going to want to hit you. But guys have to always remember, no matter what you do in life, no matter how weak you are, a woman is always expecting you to be stronger than her. That's where she's speaking from. That's why she says she don't feel like it's okay for a man to hit a woman because a man is naturally bigger, but she feels like it's okay for a woman to hit a man out of anger. Granted, stuff like that used to be like that, but nowadays you have a lot of masculine women.
Because whenever I've hit my boyfriends, it's been out of love. I didn't hit them because an expression of love. So because every time I've hit my boyfriends, it's, you know, every time I've beat my boyfriends, I did it because I loved them. I did it because I loved them and I wanted to train them to be the best version of themselves that they could be. I didn't do it because I hate.
I don't understand what she's saying, that she's trying to train them to be the best version of themselves. 9 times out of 10, when a guy does do something wrong, if that woman's in love, she does have a tendency to hit a man. It's just that we do live in a biased world that if you hit her back, you do get in trouble. Women want equality, but equality is never looked at on the outside as it does as it feels inside.
I do believe that it's an expression of love because whenever I did it, it was an expression of love.
A lot of girls out there, they do hurt their boyfriends. A lot of girls are bigger than the man now. It used to be a time where men were bigger than the women a lot. But nowadays, a lot of these girls are really, really, really huge. And a lot of these guys are small. It's never okay for a woman to hit a man the same way it's not okay for a man to hit a woman unless both are defending themselves. For a man to actually sit there and take abuse, no, that's not what we're saying here. A little smack, why you cheat on me or why you do that and she's hurting, that's understandable. And anybody that ever been in that position knows that it's understandable because she's going to forgive you. But just flat out abuse because she's had a bad day, that's a different ball game. All right, we're going to go to the next video where a woman is saying, let a man cheat in peace. Let's see what she's talking about.
And I knew what he just got through doing, but I never said a thing and kept my demeanor the same. I'm a bad, hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Let that man cheat in peace. Cause as long as you doing what a woman's supposed to do at home, God gonna deal with him. You just stay in your lane so y'all won't crash. Now let that sizzle in your spirit, honey.
The video would have been better if she would have stopped the kid from pounding on stuff in the back. But I hear exactly what she's saying. What she's saying is, if the house is intact, you guys are living together and the bills are paid, you let it slide to maintain the household and allow him to fold on his own. Now, this is what you call a smart woman and a smart wife. And I've told you guys this before. Only a smart woman knows how to get married. Only a smart woman knows how to be in a relationship. A smart woman knows how to withhold her power from the man in order to allow a man, to be understanding of a man. A smart woman says, all right, I know what he's doing, but I'm going to wait for him to catch up to himself. Because at the end, she probably still loves him. She probably wanted to work out. She understands that men can drift out and be with other women that they do not love. This is the understanding that most good women are going to have. They will gain the power in their relationship in the end. Should a man just be out here cheating on a woman? No, but I'm going to be honest with you. Alpha men are just like alpha women. They may stray, but they always come back home. All right, we're going to get to the next video where a husband and wife were both cheating on each other and decided to get in couple relationships. Let's get to it.
I kept cheating so much and I just couldn't stop.
When I did find out, it was very devastating.
Just said, let's try this swinging thing.
But the pair found that their new relationship choices were not received well by friends and family.
The family, they found out on TikTok, and what they did was go around to everybody else and talk about us behind our back.
All right, what I want to say about that situation. This is the same while you're watching adult films on Pornhub and all that, and you're seeing like white women and white guys, they're paying these black dudes to bang their woman out while the guy watches. Okay, this is what one of those relationships are. I keep telling you guys, a woman would take a beta male and just have him as the guy that pays the bill and is there for companionship, but will want to get her back blown out by an alpha male at all times. That's why it's a waste of time for you guys to be running around here trying to be the super duper nice guy. You're only setting yourself up to be a servant because she's still going to chase masculinity no matter what. No matter what a woman tells you, she's going to chase masculinity. Your mom, your auntie, your little cousins, all those little girls that you feel comfortable around, they're family members. Or even the female families the females that are friends to the families, those are guys, those are women that don't like you on a sexual level. But you take what they say to you to heart. So to you, you feel like a good guy. You feel like you have to be the nice guy, but you're just setting up to be a servant because you're a servant to them. You pick them up, take them where they want to go and do what they want to do. That's what women say out their mouth. Women say manipulative things out of their mouth to make you weaker as a man, to try to get you to be the little simp. But they're going to cheat on you with the guy that doesn't care because they still need masculinity regardless of what they say out of their mouth. And that's what you're seeing here. She's convinced him to be a swinger because she needs him to be around for support. She needs him to pay the bills. That's why they stand together. But he's allowing her to go get her back blown out. She gets the best of both worlds. It's like living a polygamy relationship, but you're just doing it from the outside.
So we've been together for 17 years. And we've been married for 15 years.
We did meet when we were younger in school.
All right, so let's talk about that. They've been together for 17 years and have been married for 15 years. All right, that's another game. That's another part of the game there. All right, what does that mean? That means they've been together so long that the sex has died out, the relationship has died out. Everything is together. They've already been acclimated to each other at this point, which means that they probably were not having sex at all before this started, and it brought a whole new life to them. You have to understand, when you've been around the same person for 15 years, it's hard to disconnect because your body has started to release dopamine from being around them.
Yeah, so I've struggled with monogamy my whole life, ever since I was a little girl and had boyfriends in grade school. I would have multiple boyfriends at the same time. And then I cheated on him with like 4 guys. I was always open and honest about it. And just monogamy is not natural for me.
Monogamy is not natural for most women now. And that's what you guys have to understand. But at the same time, a lot of you guys, you can't be down and out because a lot of these girls are monogamous. You just got to go along with the flow and protect yourself if you still want to be out there and be sexually active or even go out and do things. You just can't say, oh, they're sexually liberated, I don't want to be around them. No, you really want to be in love. It's just that now you know not to love, but that don't mean that you still can't get out there. When dealing with these type of relationships, the guy knows what type of woman he has. It's just that he's being the simp beta male by staying there because he's desperate.
I was only in love with him and only wanted to be with him forever, but yet wanting other men. It took a little while for you to like really comprehend.
That's where you have a woman who have developed alpha traits. She starts to think like an alpha male. This is how a lot of alpha males are. They have a nice little submissive women, and then they have their little girlfriends on the side. Well, you have women that have that mindset too. That's why I tell guys, women just gonna grab them a pet beta male that's gonna be a servant to allow them to live out the fantasies that they have inside of their head. The moment you're allowing a woman brain just to run free, you'll end up in the same situation if you're desperate.
So we got into swinging about 2 years ago is when we started couple swapping. We've been hooking up with unicorns our whole relationship though. So a unicorn is a single female that hooks up with couples, and we don't have relationships with these unicorns because we're not polyamorous. It's purely hookup stuff.
All right, you can go to the Truly channel where it says my wife cheated on me and we started swinging, and watch the rest of that video. All right, it's a very good one to watch. It's some typical beta male simp stuff, but it just lets you know, guys, out here in the world, now that we're living in, women have masculine traits. That little girl that you're expecting women to be, it's time for you to accept what women are and move on with your life. This is Anthony Spade. Remember, men and women are divided. All right, that's going to slow down the population. It's population control. Next is going to be the rich separates from the poor. That's why you're seeing inflation go up. After that, it would be the healthy versus the unhealthy. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.